Every time MrBeast posts a video to YouTube, it gets millions of views. He has found a way to abuse the YouTube algorithm so that he can go viral every single time. And we're all wondering, how does he do it? We're gonna deep dive into MrBeast's latest video and see what we can learn from his storytelling, his editing, and his style. So stay tuned for the 6 things that MrBeast does to go viral.
You gotta just press record.
Hey guys, my name is Nolan Molt with Think Media. Now these tips are going to help you no matter what niche you are in on YouTube. But you do need to remember that MrBeast is in the entertainment niche. So he is not doing informational or educational, motivational type videos. He is strictly in the entertainment niche. That being said, if you are creating videos to entertain people, you are going to get the most out of this video. Let's start with tip number 1 that MrBeast does, which is start with a good video idea. MrBeast really understands how important it is to have interesting video ideas, and he does a great job of coming up with some very bizarre, interesting, and fun to watch videos. Before filming, he always makes sure that the video idea is as interesting as possible.
The idea is a big part of the video, you know, not even just from clicking it, but whether or not people watch it. You know, if you're spending 24 hours in a corner, that's just not as entertaining as spending 24 hours in a jail cell. And at the end of the day, like, the only difference there is the idea. It's not the content. It's like, it's what you formulated beforehand.
MrBeast then goes on to say that he spends an hour a day brainstorming video ideas.
If you spend an hour a day thinking of ideas, it's pretty hard to not expect your channel to do better, you know, unless you're just not executing them properly.
Now, do you need to do this for an hour a day? No. But the fact that MrBeast every single day is spending time thinking about the idea, thinking about what it is people are actually going to click on and watch is something to take note of. In a podcast with Logan Paul, MrBeast explains to him how he can get 5 times more views on his YouTube channel. How? Coming up with the right idea.
The idea does make the difference between, like, we'll take, how many views are you getting in a video?
Maybe 2.
2 million. So like, if you're averaging 2 million views a video, you could get a video that gets 10 million views if you just had the right idea. It's very crucial. For most people, they could spend 100 days uploading videos every day, get 10,000 views a video, or they could just sit down, come up with a good video, and just get 1 million views in a week.
Now let's talk about his storytelling and his editing in his videos. Let's take a look at his latest video, Anything You Fit Into This Triangle, I'll Pay For.
Anything you fit in this triangle, I'll pay for.
Let's stop it right there for a second. Within the first 2 seconds, he's already repeated the title of the video.
Anything you fit in this triangle, I'll pay for.
This lets us know that he's actually going to do what he said he was going to do, and this is not just clickbait. In this video, Would You Sit in Snakes for $10,000? He does the exact same thing at the start of his video.
This is a bathtub full of snakes. Hey there, little guy. If any of you sits in this tub of snakes, I'll give your mom $10,000.
Sorry, Mom.
And that is number 2, a quick start. He jumps right into the video. He doesn't waste your time. There's no fluff, and he gives you what you wanted.
Bet, let's go!
Another iconic thing that MrBeast does in his videos is he steps it up. For example, this guy fills up the triangle and wins everything, but the video isn't over, even though we're only 1.5 minutes in. Right after this, he literally tells us this is only a fraction of what people are going to win later in this video.
Which is only a fraction of what other people later in this video won. It gets crazy.
He's giving us another promise that there is more to come, that he's going to step it up and give people more money and more products, which is what he does best. When he says it's going to get crazy, we believe him, because at the beginning of the video, he didn't clickbait us. He gave us what we wanted, and he tells us there's going to be more, so we want to keep watching. And he does continue to step it up during the rest of the video by incorporating cars into the triangle and even skydiving.
Whether you go with him or whether you go by yourself, you're getting out of this plane.
The 4th thing he does in his edit is cross-cutting. Cross-cutting is used a lot in television and film. It's when 2 scenes are happening at the same time and you're jump cutting between one scene and the other scene. So after the first bit that he films, he takes us to this huge triangle, and this guy is going to spend all day filling up this triangle. Now, instead of doing a time lapse and having this long scene of him filling up this huge triangle, he actually goes to a GameStop to do the same thing, but it's different.
We maybe filled up 0.5% of the triangle. Darren, grab as much as you want. We're gonna head out. Now we're inside a GameStop.
Then throughout the video, he's able to cross-cut to that huge triangle, kind of check in and see how things are going over there while we're over at another scene as well.
Well, while he figures that out, let's go check on Darren. According to the cashier, so far you've spent $25,000.
This is great for keeping the viewers engaged because we want to check in and see how things are going over there, but we know that we're just going to get little pieces here and there throughout the video. The 5th thing MrBeast does is fast-paced editing.
Cut out all dull moments, try not to over explain things. The camera just sits on me and I'm just talking for 20 seconds. It doesn't hold retention as well as, you know, maybe me talking and other footage popping up. And your analytics, audience retention. You can see where people click off. Go through your last 50 videos, write down where everyone clicked off, and then just don't do those things again.
If you've ever seen a MrBeast video, then you know there is never really a dull moment.
Woo! This is serious.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's always cuts happening, different angles, sound effects, text, lots of stuff is happening and popping up on the screen. He also keeps the viewer in mind when editing. For example, he's at the GameStop and these people actually lose the game and lose all the products that they had inside of the triangle.
When anything hits the edge, they lose. Gonna need you to leave. All right, see you guys.
Now, instead of him explaining it to the new people, he just jumps right into it.
This time we brought 2 people. Have at it, boys.
There's the shelf for sale. The shelf could hold all of the small loose items.
Oh.
This works so well because us as the viewers already know what's going on. So even though in real life he had to explain to them what they need to do, we as the viewer already know what's going on. So he just jumps right into the action with the new people. The 6th thing he does is incorporating a payoff.
If I do a video like Last Sleep Circle wins 10 grand, obviously people are gonna watch to the end because they wanna see who won the money. You could apply that to your videos. If somehow you could have a payoff at the end, more people are gonna watch to the end just to see what happened.
MrBeast obviously has a lot of money, and this is often his payoff, some sort of cash prize or car or house that they could win. But what makes this so effective in his videos is the risk. Now in this video, in each scene, they could win something, but they could also lose it because that's how he set up the game. If they touch the triangle, then they lose everything. This makes it so much more suspenseful and entertaining to watch because we know that at any point they could lose all that they've worked for.
I'm so sorry.
Now, no matter what niche you're in, you're gonna have a payoff in your video. For example, on Think Media, we might be talking about how to hit your first 1,000 subscribers. So at the beginning of the video, we would say, stay till the end of the video to find out how you can get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Your payoff typically is what the viewers are coming for, and reminding them that they are going to get that in this video is a great reason for them to stay. Number 7, MrBeast is consistent, not in his upload schedule, but in his content.
A lot of creators think click-through rate is just like the title and thumbnail and did they click it, but a lot of it too is did they enjoy your last video? Because if someone watches a video of yours and they loved it, you can bet the next time you're recommended, their chance of clicking is a lot higher.
I love how he ties a positive viewing experience to click-through rate. It totally makes sense. If you find a new YouTuber and you watch their video and you love it, you're going to want to watch their next upload. And of course, this also works on the reverse effect.
They had a bad experience. Doesn't matter how good your clickbait is, they're not going to watch the next one.
No matter how good your idea, your title, your thumbnail are, if you're posting bad content and viewers are watching and they're disappointed, they're not going to want to come back for more. If you want to learn how to grow on YouTube from 0 subscribers, then click on the screen and I'll see you guys in the next video.